There's big excitement in our neighborhood as they're extending the Pogues Run bicycle trail. It's going to go up Brookside Avenue, curve around and follow the creek, cross Rural, go up through Brookside Park, and then it's going to leave the park and go up Olney Street across 21st, and then north into the Pogues Run Art and Nature Park. The existing Pogues Run Trail starts at 10th and Brookside and goes up to Commerce Drive where the library and the Amelia's Bakery are. And when you get to that point, you see a sign that says that the trail ends, but not for long. On the other side of Commerce, the trail will pick up where we now have a sidewalk. You can see the red marks in the street where they're going to take one of the lanes of traffic and turn it into a bike trail. The new trail will go up Brookside to the right is Pogues Run, the creek, and that piece of the park there, part of Spades Park, is where the gazebo and the bridge, it's the park where they had the Feast of Lanterns every year. And now that's where Jefferson Street crosses the creek. And all along here, one of the lanes of the road will be taken away. And then around this curve, the path will leave the roadway and go follow the creek. I had to jump the curb on my bike. Up ahead, you'll see some pavement. It's the abandoned section of Nowland or Noland, I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it, Avenue. And the trail will run along there. And then there's the beautiful restored bridge that's part of the bike trail. And then maybe one of the scariest parts of the trail is this grade crossing at Rural. That's a busy street. We'll have to figure out how to get across that road with all the traffic. Now that we're east of Rural, we're in Brookside Park. Another nice bridge. This one, I think, is pretty obvious that it's going to be one-way traffic. So I hope people can be polite to each other as they take turns crossing that bridge. Brookside Park has some unique features. This big valley off to the left. Looks like some space aliens have left crop circles in the parking lot. This thing in the foreground is a frisbee golf goal or hole or whatever you call it. It's got chains to catch the frisbee. Brookside Park has quite a lot of those goals for a real nice frisbee golf course. And we're rounding the curve in the edge of Brookside Park, heading east, getting closer to Olney, where the new bike path is going to leave the park and go on city streets for a little while. Apparently there was an alternate route planned, because the Google Maps shows a line for Pogues Run Trail going along the creek. So the green star shows where that goes, but the red one shows what's really going to happen, because cutting the trail through the woods and under the streets and everything to follow the actual creek was not feasible, I guess. So here we're heading north on Olney. We've left the park, and there's houses on one side and big industrial thing on the other side. But it's not a bad ride. It's not a real busy street right there. Now we're approaching 21st Street, and I imagine they're going to build a wide trail along one side of the street. I hope so, because the way the street is now, there's nothing pretty to look at, and you sort of feel like you're taking your life in your hands riding along there. It's not bicycle friendly at all, but it does get you over to the nature park, and that's a great destination. I don't know how long this gate has been open, but I'm glad it's open today. It's quite an expansive park with several different bodies of water joined together, and a path that goes all the way around. If you've ever driven down Interstate 70 heading east from downtown, you've probably noticed this little lake off to the right, and that's this Pogues Run Nature Center. It's really a very pleasant ride. For the destination for my bicycle trip, I think I'm going to stop on that park bench next to that bright red tree. Well, I'm looking forward to watching them make more progress on the bike trail construction, and next year sometime, I guess we'll get to ride along on the finished trail. It's wonderful to see these kind of improvements in our neighborhood.